This is the best 30-minute investment you can make each month to generate listings. Would you like more listings? Would you like a continuous flow of sellers contacting you every month to sell their property? In my opinion, this simple 30-minute investment in your time is the best way to generate a continuous flow of listings. More and more sellers will ask you to carry out a market appraisal, and using this strategy will help you to improve your conversion of market appraisals to listings. So what am I talking about? A monthly market update video. However, I must emphasize, simply doing the market update video on its own will not generate listings. It's what you do with the market update video that counts. The most time-consuming part is preparing some of the facts and figures about your local market, which should take no longer than 20 minutes. Once you have the market update report with your facts and figures typed out, read it in front of a camera or using your phone, record a short video that is no longer than 3 minutes. Then follow these 6 simple steps to maximize the response. Number 1, send an email to your database. Send the video and the text to your assistant or a virtual assistant and ask them to turn the audio from the video into a podcast, and then create an email template incorporating the text, the video, the podcast, and a link to your blog. Make sure you have as many email addresses in your database as possible, including buyers, especially the ones with a house to sell, past clients, old market appraisals, and most importantly, all the owners of properties for sale with other estate agents that you have visited or given useful information to, such as a magazine or a checklist to moving. Number 2, add the video to your blog. So ask your assistant or virtual assistant to then add the video and the text and the podcast to the blog on your company website. On the blog, you must add your photo, bio, and contact information. You can then call yourself the author, the co-author, or contributor to the blog. Number 3 is add the video to YouTube. Your assistant or virtual assistant can then add the video to your personal agent playlist on your company YouTube channel. Ask your assistant to add the text in the description, your contact information, and your office or company information, and any other relevant tags. This is important because when someone Googles estate agents in your area, or house prices, or property market, you and your YouTube video will then show up in the search. Number 4 is Facebook. Next, upload the video directly to your personal Facebook business page with a link to your blog on the company website. Remember, we want to drive people to the company website. Then create an advert and invest money in promoting the video into 2 audiences. Now, you don't need to invest much, just £3 a day, the cost of a Starbucks for 7 or 14 days should be enough. The first audience will be your target market, so add the area, age, and other demographic of your ideal client. This could include the income or their income, the family type, their interests and their behaviours. The second audience is all the email addresses that you have in your database. Just upload them to Facebook within the Custom Audiences section. Make sure you include the list of 100+ email addresses of sellers who currently have their property for sale with other estate agents that you've spoken to or given them information to in the past. These people will then see your video in their newsfeed, and this will become another touch point. Now, if your video is less than 1 minute, you can also include it in Instagram advertising when you set it up within Facebook. Number 5 is LinkedIn. Finally, upload your video to LinkedIn. Do not upload a link to your video from another platform like YouTube. Always upload videos directly to the social media platform. Now, it's essential to have an audience on LinkedIn, so connect with as many people locally as possible. You can very easily search for people living in your area and then connect with them. Make sure your heading will want them to connect with you. So don't put estate agent, instead put something like providing information and updates on the property market in, obviously, at your area. Now, if they do own a property in your town, and they will want to connect with you because everyone likes to know what is happening with the property market and prices in their area. And number 6 is print an A4 newsletter. Ask a graphic designer to design a one-page A4 newsletter with your photo, bio, contact information, testimonials, social media platforms, and recent property sales, and any other information you'd like to add. And if you don't have an in-house graphic designer, just use a freelancer on Fiverr. Next, print 100 copies or however many you need. The printed newsletter can now be put in a pre-appraisal pack, hand-delivered to properties for sale with other agents, and given to other potential sellers. You can also turn this document into a PDF, so you can email it out, add it onto your microsite or blog, or use it on social media advertising with the words, "Download my latest market update report." So why does this work? Being known as the author or contributor to the local go-to property blog gives you credibility. Producing a market update report gives you authority. And if you're familiar with Robert Cialdini's book called Influence, which I would highly recommend to anyone who works in sales, he talks about 6 principles that influence people when making a buying decision. And one of those principles is authority. Instead of making a phone call and talking to just one person at a time, or going to a network event and talking to, say, 10 people, your video means you can talk to literally thousands of people, many of whom are on your database, are warm prospects who are thinking of selling or currently on the market and want to sell their property faster. 7-11-4. The marketing term 7-11-4 means that if you spend 7 hours with someone, have 11 interactions, or meet with them in 4 different locations, they are more likely to want to do business with you because they know, like, and trust you. Now, this can be done without even meeting them if they watch your videos on a regular basis. So it's important to produce many other videos on different subjects, such as advice and tips for buyers and sellers, area videos, property videos, or information about local events or businesses. By doing these videos, you will build a loyal following of people that are not ready to sell their property yet, but when they are ready to sell, they will automatically call you because they already know, like, and trust you. It's a bit like a farmer planting seeds today, nurturing the plants, and then eventually the crop will be ready to harvest. The farmer is not planting the seeds today and expecting the crop tomorrow. He has to put in the hard work first. In the same way, you must do the hard work first and reap the rewards at a later date. So does it work? Yes, definitely. I have spoken to agents who have done this, and they are getting a constant stream of people contacting them to sell their property. The key to this is to be consistent and do a market update video every month. This also shows that you're a reliable, consistent agent. So if you want to find out if it works, just do a market update video every month for the next 4 to 6 months. It will take less than 30 minutes to do. Then the next time you book a market appraisal, you can ask the person, "Did you see my recent market update video?" And if they say yes, you know it's working. And if they say no, then you can say, "No problem, I'll send it to you." Then just send them an email. And when they receive that email and watch the video, you will look like an expert and an authority figure, which will put you head and shoulders above any of the other agents they've invited to see their property. Now, to get the content for the market update report, you can use Zoopla, Rightmove, Land Registry, your own personal office data, or Dataloft. Now, if you don't have 20 minutes to prepare the information for your market update, pay someone else to do it. There are a number of people and companies, including Christopher Watkin, that would be happy to do this for you. Then you only have to spend 2 minutes reading it in front of a camera. There really are no excuses. It's not hard, it doesn't take long, and it doesn't cost anything, and it will generate business for you. Now finally, don't think that's a great idea and then never actually get round to doing it. Procrastination is the killer of many entrepreneurs. Make this decision to do it and then put a time in your diary every month to get it done. It only takes 30 minutes and nothing is more important or more effective to generate future business. Your only regret will be that you didn't start sooner. I hope you have found this helpful. Thank you.